Hello everybody, how you doing today? It's Todd Ledbetter with All Music, and today we've got my top favorite 6 albums of 1970. These are my favorite albums that were released in 1970. They may not be your favorites, but they're my favorites. I think a lot of these albums, a lot of people like. Um, and they're not necessarily the best albums that these bands have ever done, but they're the best albums that were released in 1970, and they all are very good albums. So let's get started right away with the my number 6 pick, and that is going to be the Doors. Not that one. It's going to be the Doors, Morrison Hotel. This is a great album. Now this has the classic Roadhouse Blues on it. My band still plays this song in clubs every time we play. Um, it goes over pretty well. It's got Waiting for the Sun. It's got Peace Frog. It's got Ship of Fools, Indian Summer. It's just a really, really good album. And this is my number 6 for 1970. Next, we're going to go with After the Gold Rush. After the Gold Rush by Neil Young. It's got 11 songs on it. It's 34 minutes. This has got some of his early classic songs like Tell Me Why, After the Gold Rush, Only Love Can Break Your Heart, Southern Man. I mean, just so many great songs. Oh Lonely Me, uh, When You Can Dance, I can really love. I love that song. It's such a good song. But this was my fifth favorite song of 1970. Super cool. All right, so here you see Get Your Yayas Out by the Rolling Stones is my number 4 song. This is a live album that's got just a ton of songs on it, you know. It's got Jumpin' Jack Flash, Midnight Rambler, Sympathy for the Devil, and it just goes on and on. Honky Tonk Woman, Street Fighting Man. A great album, but super fun live album. And this has got my number 4 pick for 1970. So number 3, we're halfway done here, is Cosmo Factory. This is a great Creedence Clearwater Revival album. It's got Ramble Tamble. I mean, all these songs are great. I mean, just look at the list. Uh, Before You Accuse Me, Traveling Band, Ooby Dooby, Looking Out My Back Door, Run Through the Jungle is a great song. Up Around the Bend, Who'll Stop the Rain, I Heard It Through the Grapevine, As Long as I Can See the Light. Oh, man. And My Baby Left. Super, super good album. Every single song on this is a classic rock and roll song from 1970 by uh, by Creedence Clearwater Revival. That's my number 3 pick for 1970. So that brings us to number 2. What's it going to be? It's going to be Genesis Foxtrot. I was kind of vacillating between this being my number 1 and being my number 2, but this is one of my favorite bands of all time is Genesis, and this is a very early album. Um, oh no, I'm sorry, not Foxtrot. That's 72. What I want is Nursery Crimes. That's the one I want right there. Yeah, that's 19. Oh, still I'm. Oh, I'm on the wrong list. No wonder. Oh my gosh, how embarrassing. All right. So, oh yeah, no, it's Beatles. Let It Be. That's the one it was. I'm on the wrong list totally. Okay, yeah. So, wrong year entirely. So 1970. I gave away next year's a little bit there. 1970. We got Let It Be. The Two of Us, Dig a Pony, Across the Universe, classic song. Let It Be, classic song. Maggie May, I Got a Feeling, love that song. The Long and Windy Road, Get Back. I mean, it's just such a good album. So good. Oh man, I could listen to this album over and over. And there's some songs that I just really, really, really like. Some songs like Let It Be, you kind of get tired of it, but it's still a great song. The long and windy road. All right, so that brings us to my number 1 pick for 1970. Boom, Led Zeppelin 3. A great, great album. This is my number 1 pick from 1970. It's the Immigrant Song, Friends, Celebration Day, Since I've Been Loving You. It's such a great song. Out on the Tiles, The Gallows Pole, Tangerine. I love that song. That's the Way. And then just a classic album. And I love it. I love Led Zeppelin. They're one of my favorite bands too. But that is my top 6 albums from 1970, and I hope you like them. You know, I encourage you to get out and listen to some of these albums if you haven't heard them for a while, or if you've never heard them before, check them out. Yeah, they're from 1970. They're super old, but great music, great musicianship, and great songs. And these are classic albums with classic songs on them. So that's my 1970 top list. And also, if you would please go ahead and click the like if you like this quick little video, comment and let me know what albums you like for 1970. And then also subscribe if you would please. I would appreciate the subscription, and click that notification bell, because if you subscribe and don't click that notification bell to be notified, you won't be notified when I upload new videos. So it's almost like you're not even subscribed. And also, if you feel like supporting the channel in other ways besides your subscribing and liking and commenting, I have a Patreon account that I post to as well, different content that I can't post on YouTube. And I also have merchandise, coffee mugs and t-shirts that are all music branded. And I also have Life Boost Coffee, and that is a really good organic coffee that is just way better than anything you get around here in the coffee shops or in the grocery stores. And I have a discount code down below in the description. Just click more, see more, and you'll see all my links down there. You can click on any of those links and you can get yourself 30% off. Use that Todd30 and get a discount on your first order. So I want to thank you for listening, and we will see you next time with 1971. Bye-bye.